Louisiana Beer Review Special Edition Abita Andygator Helles Doppelbock. Okay, revisited. Andygator is a fearsome beast. Well, it is, I guess, because it's 8% alcohol. It's a Helles Doppelbock that can sneak up on you, there's no doubt. Sip, don't gulp. Good advice. I did a review of this, but it's been over 4 years, I noticed. So I said, let me get it. I bought this at Martin Wine Cellar. It was $1.39 for the single. You can buy it all around Louisiana. It's in most bars on draft or in bottles. I don't think it's sold in cans. Usually, or quite often, you'll see it in these 22-ounce bottles. Very common here with the alligator, you know. Usually those sell for about $3.99 to $4.50 per bottle. So 8% alcohol, 25 international bitterness units. Was originally introduced in 1993, and I think it kind of faded away. And when it first came onto the market, it was Abita Andygator Malt Liquor. But then that name sort of lost its cachet, to say the least, and they rebranded it as a Helles Doppelbock, which is basically what an 8%, 7% and above malt liquor is. They use pale barley malt and pearl hops and lager yeast. Gets a good score on Beer Advocate. The bros haven't rated it. On Rate Beer, they're saying 35 out of 100 and a 16 out of 100 for the style, so not too good. It is pretty popular around here. I mean, of course, the most popular one is the Abita Amber Lager, but maybe not even as popular anymore as the Abita Strawberry. But that's sort of a springtime beer. Somebody came in, I noticed, came into a store the other day looking for the Abita Strawberry Ale, and I said, well, they got cans. Oh no, she wanted bottles. You know, a lot of people still don't want the cans. Well, I don't have an Abita glass that I'm aware of, so I'm drinking out of NOLA, New Orleans Lager and Ale, which is in New Orleans. Now, Abita Brewing is in Abita Springs, Louisiana, which is north of Lake Pontchartrain in St. Tammany Parish. The most populous and wealthy parish of the Florida parishes, because actually Florida used to extend across the Gulf Coast to Baton Rouge, even west of Baton Rouge. A lot of people don't know that. But if you look at a map carefully, you can see that northern boundary is the same from Florida all the way across. And they sliced it up into different areas. And Florida was broken up into 2 provinces, East Florida and West Florida, but that was in fact the case. Clear, golden, there is some little sediment there. Thick head, you can see that. Helles means bright. Bock means goat or strong beer. You know, it'll kick you like a goat, a billy goat. Doppelbock means double goat, double bock. So basically translated, a bright, double strong beer. Lager beer. Okay. So 1986, Abita started, and I've seen some people on the internet say Abita. They don't know how to pronounce it, but it is Abita. And I went on a brewery tour there in 1997, and I understand it's been vastly expanded, and they have a little brew pub and a restaurant. I'd like to go back. I went on a tour of NOLA Brewery, and the owner took me on the tour. It's a much bigger operation now. So it smells biscuity, malty. You know, think of some mass-produced adjunct Doppelbocks malt liquors, like high-gravity malt liquors like Old English 800, 8%, Natty Daddy, Ice House Edge. So this will be similar to that, but this is going to be similar. Or Steel Reserve 211. It's going to have that same heavy body. It's over 200 and something calories, like 286, I think I saw on the website. It's going to be filling. It's not like they say, it's a sipper. It's not a gulper. It's already warming. I mean, really, I should have had it in the freezer. But it's not made with the corn or rice, so it's just straight up barley. It's strong, sweet, bready, kind of intense barley malt. Noticeable, but not particularly prominent hops. They're more to a lot of ways to balance that super sweet, heavy malt. So it does have some roundness to it. The body, as you would imagine, is medium to heavy, heading on straight up into heavy, a little syrupy, you know, sweetness in the taste, the bread crust, the white bread. I don't know, hops are really showing themselves underneath the sip. The finish is, like they say on the website, pretty dry. It's not overly sweet. It's certainly not cloying. It's dry. It's more drinkable than you might imagine, which is why they're saying be careful, because this can really mess you up. If you drink a 22-ounce bottle and you go and drive a vehicle, I would be very wary against that. I wouldn't drink this going out somewhere. I would drink the Abita Light or Abita Amber Lager, probably, or a Purple Haze. Okay. You know, for a while I was saying I didn't like Abita Andygator, it was nasty or whatever, but I don't think so. You gotta drink beers a lot to really get a handle on them, and I don't think I drank this enough. It's probably, it is more pleasant than the Ice House Edge, the Natty Daddy and all that, because it's smoother. Those have a little bit of a harsh bite. They're a little jarring, which in a way is good because you're not going to drink too many. I don't know how these people do these videos where they're gulping down, they're, you know, swilling a 40 ounce of Steel Reserve 211 8% or Old English High Gravity 8%. I just don't know how they do it. I couldn't handle it. I wouldn't want to do it anyway. So 35 out of 100, that's ridiculously low. It's an A beer all the way. It's a solid A beer, so this could fall under, I could do another video for the Malt Liquor Project. It's not called Malt Liquor, I mean, but that's what it is. It's an adjunct-free Reinheitsgebot malt liquor, so, and it's not expensive, so if you see it, buy it and try it, and you're almost certainly going to like it. So, Les Bon Temps Roulé, an A beer. I'm glad I revisited it after 4 years, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all come on down to New Orleans.